and yeah, laugh and cry. We are family guy. Welcome back to Stanley Live. Stanley entrusted me with his channel for the foreseeable future, so I will be watching this video that I think we can all find pleasure in, because who doesn't like cartoons? Why old cartoons are getting revived, and I think that is an amazing thing. I don't, as Stanley, I don't, but as Staniel, you know what I'm saying? This is Staniel. Hi, my name's Staniel. Staniel, he thinks this is fire. Stanley though, I'm not fucking with
The hype of cartoon shows from their prime in the 90s to the late 2010s was something we thought would never stop. Every year we had new bangers that was dropping that everyone was watching. At the time when cable TV was actually worth it. Y'all remember cable TV? Good times. There wasn't a time as a kid I wasn't entertained while watching cartoons. Right. It's sad to know that whole era that we grew up in and every generation for the past 30 years basically has, is never coming back and is officially dead. The amount of people
that got killed off by all of these black nonsense streamers. All these streamers and their views and reaction videos from homes and doing stupid videos in their living room kill cartoons. I'll never forgive them. You know what hurts about this character the most? Let me tell you what hurts about this character the most. There's actively fine shit on my Instagram, and I'm posting all of this to my Instagram. So I know there's probably 2-3 shorties who lurked on this page that I'm you know what I'm saying? And they probably seen me on the counter air thrusting to Katy Perry, California Girls Are Unforgettable. Can I tell y'all, that's really the battle. You know what I'm saying? As I'm saying all this stuff, cause imagine you fought, imagine you sitting down, you fought with a shorty, you fought with a, you thinking they cool, you thinking they chill, and then you click on their story or you click on something, a link, and the first thing you hear is, yeah, and usually Bro, I promise I'm not weird though. It's just I like to have fun with the community. You know what I'm saying, bro? Don't be shy to pop my shit. All right, my fault. You said I don't even gotta explain that? All right. Cause really, if she hate on it, she hating on me making money. Yeah, you gotta think about it like that. Really, as she hate on it, she hating on you making money. And you can't ever be with a shorty who hate you making money. How that make sense? Come on now, come on now, come on.
People watching cable TV has been dropping and dropping for a decade, and the amount of kids is even less. I don't even remember the last time I booted up my TV to browse through channels and see what was on. And because instead of watching cartoons, we're choosing to watch TikTok and streamers, all our childhood networks are hanging on a thread. None of these networks have had a hit in years, and they don't even try to make them anymore. Because it's too risky for the investors putting their money into a show that isn't guaranteed to get them money. From a business standpoint, it kind of makes sense, but it still sucks. Instead of paying for a new season of a show that might flop and get terrible ratings, they could pay 1/15 of the amount to the kid's favorite influencer and have them guaranteed buy whatever sponsor it is. Kids are sponges that soak up anything they consume, so the sponsors are gonna go to what they consume. Dude, when I was younger, I remember seeing that fushigi ad all the time and foaming at the mouth, ready to—
Those fushigi balls were nothing short of a shamble. I have some real balls to show them, since they want to play with mine.
Jump out my seat to buy one of them. Then it turned out the whole thing was a scam and it was just a regular metal ball. My younger self could have never comprehended that. Good thing my parents were too poor to get me one. Because of the continuous downfall of these channels, they had to start thinking of something else. The original Cartoon Network studio had to shut down last year and merge with Warner Bros. Because of spending. So clearly everything isn't going well. And all these companies know the one way to get your money back guaranteed is nostalgia. Which is why so many already releasing episodes. Either one way to get your money back guaranteed is nostalgia. Which is why so many cartoon shows are getting either revived or rebooted. To list off some, Phineas and Ferb got rebooted and is already releasing episodes. The Amazing World of Gumball is coming back this year. Regular Show was coming back this year. King of the Hill is coming back this year. Futurama is coming back this year. And of course, the greatest of them all, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is coming back this year. All the other shows, all I needed to hear was Mickey's back. All these shows are coming back for one main reason, like I said, which is nostalgia. Millennials and Gen Z are known to eat up any reboots or revivals that come out. No matter how—
You know why? Oh, sorry, wrong voice. You know why? It's because I can't do it. I can't do it. I was trying to think of the thing that I was gonna say, and then I was like, oh shoot, I'm not in character. So then I went to character, and then I forgot the train of thought that I have. I had to actually go back to— I have to go back.
Millennials and Gen Z are known to—
Oh, You know why? It's because we want so badly for it to be good, but it usually isn't good, and then we get disappointed and kind of fall off of it. Outside of like the core audience who will literally watch whatever that show throws up. Like for instance, like I'm watching the Phineas and Ferb junk. Because regardless of if it was good or bad or not, it's good. Regardless if it was good or bad or not, I would have watched it just because I want Phineas and Ferb to succeed. So that's why it's like a safer bet, because at the bare minimum for companies, they know that regardless of if we make this show good or not, people are gonna watch it at a baseline, and then hopefully from there we can make it good as we go along or something like that. Gotta be.
To eat up any reboots or revivals that come out. Like no matter how good or dog they are, people are sad and feeding for the new season.
Facts,
a perfect
Evie.
example of how this could go bad though is the Velma show. I still can't comprehend that a bunch of board directors sat down in a room and had this pitched to them and decided to make it. Since a lot of people have nostalgia for Scooby-Doo through the cartoons and movies, the Velma show was guaranteed to viewers off the jump. Once people started watching and realizing how dog it was, because people were still watching and hate watching, it managed to get a second season. So just because of the nostalgia alone of Scooby-Doo, the Velma show automatically got viewers, then automatically got a second season because people were hating on it. And best believe these studios know that now that we're grown, we got grown money to be spent. Whenever they do sell some type of merch, we immediately run to buy it for the nostalgia. A lot of these companies do.
I hope I can get a new Velma body pillow tomorrow. I heard they sell them on Etsy.
Money off of licensing them and their merch. Like I guarantee everyone here has at least a poster, a figure, or whatever of their favorite childhood character. You don't even gotta be good. I've seen the most bull cartoon merch get shilled on TikTok and they end up.
How often does Daniel shower? Silly, I like to take baths once a week preferably, but I'm super conscious about what I'm doing to the ecosystem, so to not exude any more greenhouse gases, I usually do once a week to twice a month. That's usually my preferred rate.
End up having a ton of sales. But some people also complain about these shows coming back, mainly because they feel it's just coming back so the studio can make more money from it, and because of that the story's gonna have less effort put into it, which is exactly how people felt about
your stench is a greenhouse gas, nigga. Your stench is a greenhouse gas. It's so crazy. I'll allow that. It wasn't allowed. I had to allow it, bro. That was funny as heck.
Teen Titans when it got rebooted. I feel bad for the people that didn't get to experience watching episodes of Teen Titans late night on Boomerang. Boomerang is a crazy pull. Some of y'all probably forgot. I kind of wish I didn't bring it up for this vid because I just found out they changed their logo to whatever the this is. You see, this is exactly why we're all depressed. Every company decided to start becoming bland in like 2015. When Teen Titans Go started airing for years, people were ripping Cartoon Network apart for having the show. Funny to know, now it's the only thing Cartoon Network relies on to stay alive. Like at this point, instead of naming it Cartoon Network, it should be called Teen Titans Go Network. But anyone who remembers being there at the time, the hate was never ending. People were boycotting Cartoon Network, saying they won't watch it anymore.
Bro, you know what I figured out? And I hope y'all end up like this too, bro. I'm pretty sure y'all will, because y'all are always gonna be my core like audience and supporters. I'm pretty sure y'all are more like me than different. But bro, I am so not, oh, everybody's thinking this, I think this thing too then. I'm very much like, everybody's thinking this, but still, this kind of seems fire. When Teen Titans Go was coming out and I saw how much hate it was getting, I was objectively like, nah, this joint's cold. I thought it was gonna be trash, like, cause I don't like remake, but I watched it and I was like, oh no, this is actually funny. Like, I stood on business whole 10, and then the world came around. You get what I'm saying? So like, I hope y'all are like that too. I hope y'all, when you feel something, you stand on all 10 instead of just like a group of people making you think something. For example, y'all forwarded the other day, I didn't forget, we were talking about matcha, and y'all was like, oh, I love matcha. And I was like, do you love it, or is that the only drink that you've ever had from a cafe? And then most of y'all, that was the only drink that you ever tried from a cafe. So like, try things before you even, you know, you can still love it though. You can enjoy it. But was saying it was the best thing or the on the menu and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So like, aside from like group thinking, also have some own extension of your own thoughts.
More until the show was taken off. Because if you think of it, it does affect Cartoon Network overall.
You act just like Robin. Okay.
Budget for Teen Titans Go, so that money could have gone to a new show or rebooting a show a lot of people like. It was also taking up a lot of airtime, so it makes sense why people were mad. If only they saw how it looked like now, yeah, that would give them a heart attack. But cartoons like Teen Titans Go are the reason why people get scared when their favorite series gets a reboot. They don't want it to be a cash grab and have trash writing. Teen Titans Go now is kind of like, though, it's weird how shows switch up from hate to love over time. Mainly because the show had so many memeable moments and funny moments, like it never took itself serious. But at the time, it was getting hate for that exact thing. Like, the original Teen Titans was super dark. Also, people get scared because some of these studios are complete scumbags. These studios will just start a reboot without the permission of the original creator. Because as long as they own the copyright, they can do whatever they want with it. Like with the Powerpuff Girls 2016 reboot, if you even knew that was a thing. The Powerpuff Girls reboot came out in 2016 and immediately got trashed on. It had this one weird controversy that probably should have shut down production immediately, where one of the writers put a character that looked exactly like him in the show as a love interest.
Jared! Hi! Wait, we don't have study group today.
Oh, actually, I'm here to see Bubbles. We're gonna go over our lines together.
You and Bubbles? Together? Uh-oh.
That's right.
I'm not even gonna do it.
Powerpuff Girls writer made an OC of himself, put it into the show, and had him fall in love with Blossom.
A lot of these show writers really be freaks, but virtually nothing gets done to them because they're behind the scenes. It's mainly the creator that gets blamed when something like this happens.
Right.
You can't tell me this is just a coincidence. That character in the show looks exactly like the writer, and is even voiced by him. They also added a fourth Powerpuff Girl, which didn't get good reception. She was supposed to be their long-lost older sister, and she was black, so,
I appreciate it. I really do. Oh, you know what? What am I doing? This is a great time to be Staniel. These TV studios always trying to add black characters. Just let them be white. Like, do we have to be in everything? No, it's not that I hate my people, it's just... Oh my gosh, bro. I hope y'all understand the relative that I'm referencing when I'm acting like this. If you have a relative, a friend, or maybe even a person that you used to know that went to your high school that was like this, I hope you know who I'm like. I hope y'all know who I'm referencing with these. Like, I'm not referencing like a specific person, but I'm saying like I'm referencing the archetype of person. I really hope y'all know.
She was supposed to be their long-lost older sister, and she was black, so you can guess how the conversations on the internet went about it. Did they need to make her black? No, but is it really that deep? No, like it's a kid's show that little girls watch.
Oh, it's deep.
You got grown men.
It's deep to me.
And crashing out over a show their daughter's age are watching. But other than that, people didn't like her character. A lot of these shows later on will add an unneeded addition for some reason to, I guess, bring up viewers. But it almost never works. Like, who remembers Sparky from Fairly Odd Parents? And then right after they added Chloe. I've never seen a new character kill a show as fast as Fairly Odd Parents. And to top it all off with the Powerpuff Girls reboot, the original creator didn't even approve of it. He tweeted out at the time, when Cartoon Network told me they were making more, I told them that I wish they wouldn't, but from a financial standpoint, I know why they did. You always gotta respect creators who know when the time of their show has come and don't want to milk it to ruin the legacy. But just because I'm giving that example, it doesn't mean all reboots go down that path. A lot of times, studios try to hire back the original creator and teams that worked on it because they would know what direction to take it compared to a complete new person. I would say if you have a favorite show that is getting the cash grab treatment and the original creator has zero say in it, there's no point in watching it because it's probably not going to be good. And sometimes studios even give creators full control over everything. Like for the new regular show reboot, JG Quintel is basically controlling everything about it. It's even airing on Adult Swim because he's been wanting to work
like companies will look at a format that worked and then they'll take away the key ingredient and then try to make it work again and then be confused why it didn't work. A lot of things play into a show going well. It's like asking a video to go viral. We get a lot more chances at it. They don't. That's why our videos cost a lot less and theirs videos cost a lot more. But that doesn't mean that you can't fail though. You get me?
On a more adult version of the show. He probably knows a lot of his audience is now grown and watched it too. All of regular show definitely had some hidden adult jokes. Them eating wings was a sign of them drinking. And this man Benson, every time he became depressed, was at the wing bar downing them. Like a middle-aged divorced man coming back from a office job that he hates just to wind down. A lot of people also don't like these reboots because they try to appeal to things that the younger generation likes. And a lot of times it ends up being cringe. There could be times where they actually pull off the joke and it ends up being funny. But imagine in a new regular show episode, they got a plot randomly like, dude, Rigby. It looks like the Skibbity toilet's trying to destroy the park with the max level yacht, but I know he gets no huzz. Mordecai, TSPMO, we gotta fix this before Benson finds out. Reboots trying to appeal to the younger generation is something that's gonna 100% happen. It just depends on how well they execute it.
Right.
In adult shows, it's easier because they can make darker jokes about it. But kid shows, it has to be washed down to be family friendly. Like, I remember watching the new Sonic movie that came out and Eggman started randomly flossing in it. It was obviously cringe to me, but it's made for kids, and to a kid that would probably be funny. Like with the King of the Hill reboot.
You know, I really wish some of these kids would come forward and be like, yeah, I did find this funny. This was enjoyable to me. Because I feel like we write things off to kids like, you know, it's for the kids. They find it funny. But I have not seen a single ha-ha from them, though.
You can tell they're going to incorporate newer topics that the cartoon shows can't. In the intro, they're wearing COVID masks, so they're definitely going to cover that. They also have a mayor sign, so they're probably going to incorporate politics and how wild it is now. Nowadays, kids prefer adult shows more than ever. Don't get me wrong, okay? Growing up, I was definitely watching Family Guy and South Park. And
it seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV. I wear those good old family values. I wish we used to rely. Oh, fashion is a family guy. Laughing is a menu. And laugh and cry. We are family guy.
American Dad. But I was still watching the cartoon shows that aired on Cartoon Network. If you see how popular South Park has exploded on TikTok, it'll show you what I'm talking about. You got like elementary school kids with profile pictures of Eric Cartman. Nowadays, the younger generation is skipping all the cartoons and speedrunning to the adult ones, which is probably another reason why these networks have been failing. It feels too corny to them to watch a kid's show with watered down humor. Imagine you're the one kid still watching Disney Channel, meanwhile everyone else in your class is watching South Park and sending memes to each other.
Everybody else watching freaking, what's the jump with Zendaya, bro? Everybody is freaking watching Euphoria. Oh, all these kids, they're getting cooked by sexualization and of clothes. This said Spider-Man. Domingo, I almost banned you just now. Because, oh my gosh, he said Spider-Man. No, bro, we're talking about sexualization in shows. Why would I be talking about Spider-Man, bro? There's no BBLs in Spider-Man, bro.
Sucks with these reboots to me is that it does force studios to not be creative. They're always gonna go with the safe pick over the risk. It's exactly why Disney has been spamming out live actions for the past 10 years, even though everyone hates them now and doesn't want them anymore. But more and more they've done it to the point where it feels like we have nothing new. And they don't be thinking if they do have a new show that's a hit, that's
I want you to know, on my life well, you saying that I look like Euphoria is genuinely such a compliment. You have to look up what like euphoric or euphoria means. That's such like a, like, you low-key might as well say, like, you low-key glazed me just now. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, let's actually take a group field trip. Let's take a group field trip. I don't get compliments like that often, so I appreciate that right there. He said I look like a feeling or a state of intense excitement and happiness. Hey, bro, I appreciate that right there, bro. You know? I appreciate that right there. You know, I appreciate being your euphoria, bro. I'm glad that I can make you happy and excited at the same time. No cap, man. That makes my heart happy.
Generational wealth right there. Probably more than they make with the reboot. You can only do reboots for so long until everything becomes a reboot and then you're forced to make a new show. Because all the shows that are getting rebooted were originally Risk at one point. Imagine Steven Hillenburg pitching SpongeBob at first. Alright, so you're telling me he's a sentient sponge that lives in a pineapple, who cooks burgers, and his boss is a crab who takes all his money, while his coworker hates his life and wants to end it every day, and his best friend is a starfish?
Yes.
Get the f out of my office. I have no clue how he pitched the show, but rest in paradise to Steven Hillenburg because he created a goat. SpongeBob is also an example of a show that should have stopped a long time ago. Like, when I found out there was 3 movies released after the original with the 4th one coming out, I damn near punched a wall. Who was asking for all these SpongeBob movies to be made? Hold up, Ice Spice cast to join a new upcoming SpongeBob movie. I speak for everyone.
Ice Spice is one of the good ones. That's what they be saying when they be low-key hating on black women, and then when it be like right in the middle, they like, she kind of fine though. That's how they be switching sides without switching sides. They be trying to come back. They be like, well, she's not like the other ones, bro. Oh my gosh.
When I say we will be in theaters, sat down expeditiously.
Happy nigga day, gang.
Anyways, that's gonna be everything. Let me know which reboot you're most hyped about and why it's a regular show. Make sure to follow me on Twitch and the second channel.
The reboot that I only been hyped about, I'll stand 10 toes on it, is the Phineas and Ferb one. I think that's the one. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Peace.